Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of K9 Corner. I'm glad to see you again. I'm your host, Eli Grasham, and I have my two pals over here in the kennel, Carlos Lopez and Edwin Wainscott.
Thank you.
So to get us started off today, I got to bring up, we've mentioned him before, Victor Wembanyama, and we've also mentioned before Chet Holmgren.
That's my guy. I love
These
that
two
guy.
have been going at it.
Battle of the mids.
That's how it was this week because they played and we expected this like battle between them and it was not there.
It was not good whatsoever. Victor only had 8 points. Chet only had 9. But, you know, my guy Chet, he did shoot the ball like 7 less times and had 1 more point.
He also has
efficiency. That's what matters. It matters. I don't care. I don't care about 14 rebounds when this guy's efficient.
Exactly.
But it means nothing because Asar Thompson is winning Rookie of the Year.
No, but the thing about it, OKC also has a better they're already past that rebuild phase. They're going into the playoffs type phase.
That's true. That's
Spurs
true.
are still in that rebuild.
Speaking
who does Victor have the pass to? Like,
no one.
Exactly.
But speaking of playoffs and tournaments, we got to talk about the Maui Invitational. Which is happening in college basketball. It's got my Purdue Boilermakers, and also it's probably the most stacked, in-season tournament
I know Gonzaga's ranked, I think, top 10.
They're 10.
Kansas is top
10, 1, 4, 2. I think there's 7 UCLA's in there somewhere.
And then you got the host school.
They're all good. They're all.
It's a really good tournament, and I'm really excited. Of course, I'm rooting for Purdue all the way, but. It's going to be good basketball no matter what.
It will be. It will be fun games. Enjoyable.
Really good to see. And this is some difficult news for the people across the border to the east. The Cleveland Browns are losing their quarterback.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
It's a rough go of things. We're hearing growls from offset. Season-ending surgery.
It just seems like he can never, stay on the good side of things, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he can never stay on field. But, speaking of Browns fans, we got to bring in our special guest, Mr. Tom Potts. Welcome onto the show. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, I don't have any walkout music. What's up, Dad?
What's up?
Did you put that Brown stuff up just for me?
Just for you. Especially because we know you're a Browns fan.
I'm in depression. I'm coming out of it now.
It's all right. Goes the same way.
There you are right there. I mean, repping that Browns gear.
Yeah, that's right.
How did you become a Browns fan? Like, was it just like you've always been a Browns fan?
No, when growing up, my dad was a Bears fan, and when you just follow what the Bears were my dad's favorite team, so it was my favorite team. And then I have a brother that's a year older than me, and he out of the blue started liking the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm thinking to myself, are you allowed to like another team other than what your family follows? And he did, so I thought, I'm going to have my own team. And they drafted somebody from Purdue. I'm a Boiler. And the Browns were the rivals to the Steelers. So since my brother liked the Steelers, I just became a Browns fan. And that was in, 5th or 6th grade, and I've been one ever since.
All right. Well, that's good to hear. Now, as most of us are Colts fans in this room, we have to talk about, bring up the video here, handsome. We'll have to talk to you about, are these, let's make it full screen.
Like, not only did he get a sack fumble.
Yeah. And then they call the flag here. They call the flag
Illegal contact on field. I can understand why Steichen is mad. Because look, he hits him with an inside move,
look at
back
this.
Outside.
Look at that. He just grabs him.
No,
he just grabs him. It's so blatant. You probably can't see through your tears, but he grabbed him.
And then what's up with this?
Now let's talk
this
about
ball
this.
is not even close to catchable.
Not even close.
Well, I don't know. You've never seen DPJ jump, okay?
He's terrible on fantasy. He can't be that good.
Let's see. I mean, there's some hand fighting there, but
it's the NFL. It's still
okay.
no fun,
well, maybe I'll give you that one.
Okay. We'll take one out too. But that I think that's created some hostility between our fan bases, and we just wanted to make sure that got cleared up.
Oh, I had my son-in-law and daughter were at the game with my other son-in-law and my other daughter, and my youngest daughter and her husband are Browns fans because that's where he was originally from. And so they were at the game together. And if you ever go to Browns games, you're going to hear, here we go. Somebody's going to yell, here we go, Brownies, here we go. And then everybody goes, hoo, hoo. And my son-in-law that's a Colts fan said, why can't we have a cool cheer like that? We don't have a cool cheer like that. So
yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Well, so, we all try to think that we're pretty famous around here because we're on this show, but we know that you have a very famous relative who has a whole movie about him. Can you tell us about Ray Kroc?
About Ray Kroc, yeah. So the quote unquote founder of McDonald's was my grandmother's brother. So on my mom's side, so it was my mom's uncle, my great uncle. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's interesting knowing that you're from this family that's connected to McDonald's, but you're
like insane in the gym.
Yeah,
like, come on now.
You're such a health nut.
Yeah.
We know you were in the CrossFit Games for quite a bit. Can you tell us about your experience with that?
The CrossFit Games?
The CrossFit Games.
Yeah, okay. That's some people don't even know what CrossFit is. So I think the popularity it was on 2016, and in 2016 it was like on ESPN, and now I don't know where it's even televised, but I think the popularity has kind of waned a little bit. But your age division, which was, I think at the time I was in the 50 to 54 division, they take the top 20 competitors in the world, and they would go to the games, which at that time were in Los Angeles, the stadium where the LA Galaxy plays, I think. And it's tough because there's several weeks of workouts, and then they finally whittle it down to the top 20 in the world that are invited. So.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of CrossFit, we have to mention the giant life-size poster you have of Edwin's dad,
yes.
Andy Wainscott.
Yeah, I don't have it. I wish I
it?
did. I don't know what happened to it.
You don't know what happened?
But I was going to ask Ed, what it's like to go through life. Is it you have paparazzi following you, or what?
Sometimes.
What is it like to be the son of a teen heartthrob? Seriously, they brought me the poster back in the day at Hot Dog CrossFit. It was almost a life-size poster of one Andrew Wainscott, and I think it was it Aeropostale or?
I'm not for sure the brand.
But yeah, and so when he was in high school, he's a model. Yeah. So I'm sure you have people chasing you down. Has your life been rough?
No, it hasn't been too rough. I mean, I have you to protect me since I was like 7, so man,
that's fun.
I'm not too big, but.
Well, knowing that you had that poster, when you had it there at your gym, would you say that it was motivational to you?
I'm not sure it was motivational, but it was fun for me.
Okay, it was fun.
Because anytime I can have fun with Andrew Wainscott, it's a gain for me.
All right.
I call it a win.
Of course it is. Well, anyways, we're going to have to send it over to break, but now we're going to have that break, but immediately after that break, we're going to send it over to the kennel for my favorite segment, the Fast Five. We'll see you in a minute.
Aaron's Flooring, a family-owned business and your #1 source for all things floors. We're dedicated to providing a wide selection of the best products. Aaron's Flooring has flooring experts on hand to help you determine your next steps in the buying experience. For all your retail and commercial flooring needs, we have products to help achieve the look and feel you desire. Stop into our Frankfort showroom to view our wide selection of the highest quality products and services. Contact us today for a free in-home estimate and let us turn your house into a home.
Please welcome your Indianapolis Colts! My philosophy is we're going to throw to score points in this league and run to win.
Zach Moss the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside. Down the far sideline. He's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop.
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
And welcome back to the Fast Five. As Potts probably didn't appreciate that Colts commercial, but we got 5 questions and he's got to answer them in 5 seconds. So Eddie, kick it off.
All right, well, who did it better, me and Doug or my dad and you?
Behind you.
There it is.
Oh, wow. I guess I'd have to go with you guys.
Yep, that's what I like to hear.
Fantastic.
Who is your favorite PE teacher you've worked with?
The favorite PE teacher I work with, Miss Taylor, because she gets really angry, so I want to keep her on my side.
All right, well, JJ's Roadhouse or McDonald's?
Ooh, wow, J&J's Roadhouse. Yeah, they have healthy options.
Healthy options.
Who is your Mount Rushmore from your old CrossFit gym?
Mount Rushmore, C.J. Gerald, no question. Blake Ayers, one Andrew Dudley. Now I'm going to get in trouble.
That's the GOAT.
Ephraim Medina, remember Izzy? That's Izzy's dad. And Matty Woods. I better say Matty Woods, yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to talk to my dad about that one.
Oh, I meant, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, your dad, if you asked me the top, okay, yeah, if it was bottom 5.
All right, and then last one. What do you think about this picture? I mean, your grandson Jackson wearing a Colts jersey.
Yeah, he's been brainwashed because his parents are Colts
We
fans.
need to get him an AR jersey because I'm just saying.
So he had a Baker Mayfield jersey too. But
He didn't like the Browns.
He
No one likes the
picked,
Browns.
yeah.
he picked the Andrew Luck
I
jersey.
like that.
All right, and then we also have a bonus question. You got to choose one. Biggest crush, Helen Mirren or Meryl Streep?
Oh, I think Helen's just beautiful and probably closer to
That's
my
the
age.
first win.
About
for
time.
Michael
Taylor's
Taylor.
happy.
That's the first win right there. Well, now, since the Fast Five is over, and that was a fun Fast Five, I'm going to send it out to the studio so we can get the extra super duper duper special director's question.
Hi, and welcome to the control room. My name is Taylor, and I am your tech director. Over here next to me is Addison, and she is your actual director. So I'm going to hand this off to her so she can ask you the question.
Was there any specific moment in your life that inspired you to get into health and fitness?
Well, the whole McDonald's connection. Probably would say that my dad had a massive heart attack when he was 35. Almost didn't make it. He did survive until he was 42, and the risk factors, a combination of he never exercised. Everybody smoked back then, including teachers. If you ever walk down the hallway of the teachers' lounge and they opened the door at lunch when I was in high school, smoke rolled out of there. So the smoking, no exercise, hereditary. His father died of a heart attack. He had a heart attack. And so you can't do anything about your genes and your diet. Eating McDonald's every day. I mean, I have McDonald's stock, but I don't eat there often. And so those things, I think, led me in this direction.
All right. Well, that's really nice to hear. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We'd love to have you as our guest.
Yeah.
We'll see you out of here.
I just want to thank Coach Harbaugh and you guys and Mr. Taylor and it's you, man. It's you guys. It's you guys.
It is me and Los, I mean.
But I knew he was about to do that too. That's the funny thing.
All right. Well, that's the end of our episode. What a great episode to come back from having Jesus on here. You know, you thought maybe having Jesus, we'd go downhill, but we just keep on going up.
And we're going to keep climbing. We're going to
Yeah,
keep climbing.
keep climbing. And we'd like to thank you for watching. We'd like to thank our crew here and Mr. Taylor, Mr. Salee. We'd like to thank FOP for sponsoring this and last but certainly not least, we'd like to thank the Frankfurt admin for letting this all happen. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time on K9 Corner.
Shout out Miss Percival.
You got it right.